like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner. This is my review for Love at the Lockup. This is season 2, episode 9. Damn, 9 episodes? I don't want it to be over. No! Hopefully they get like 18 episodes. I think a good 18's, that's good. At least 16, because we need at least 16 episodes. Okay, I can't remember how many episodes we had last season, but I digress. Yes, it's the dark ambiance because it's around 8:30 at night, and I just don't feel like cutting my lights on or whatever because I've been chilling all day. Anyway, if you have not done so already, please take a moment and subscribe to my channel and become a whole Jaybird, and all that good stuff. Do not forget to also follow me on Instagram on J_Leaves_corner. Also, do not forget to like, comment, and share this video. And always hit that notification bell. The notification bell will tell you when I have videos, where I'm going live and all that stuff. And if you have already clicked the link, not the link to the thing, the buttons notify you. If you're not getting it, always unclick the link and then re-click it. Sometimes YouTube just kind of acts a little bit funky and you have to reset, okay? And as always, don't forget to shop my Teespring merchandise. Get your hoodie, a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, a mug, and all that good stuff. The link is in the description box below, okay? You should also be able to see the stuff below this video. Anyway, so, good old Love at the Lockup. I mean, it's very entertaining. First up, we have Clint. Clint, was back up, whatever, at home, walking around looking like a bag of bones, who was out here smoking crack here and there, or whatnot. And he is meeting up with his ex-wife, whose name is, what's her ex-wife's name? We're going to call her Wanda, because I can't think what her name is now. Haley. Her name is Haley. I see it right now. Haley. Haley is not only his ex-wife, she's also his boss. Now, Haley also looks like the woman in a Walmart who have coupons that don't work, and she mad and she's like, I want the manager. That's what she looks like. That is the straight up coupons don't work haircuts up in the Walmarts or up in Kroger. But, you know what I'm saying? She's his boss, so let's see what they were talking about. Clint is just telling her basically what happened, how Tracy wanted some drugs after their wedding, on their wedding night, and he was laying in her lap while she was smoking crack. I'm like, who lays in someone's lap while they're smoking crack? I'm like, is that safe? Like, I've never been in the presence of someone smoking crack, but I've seen it on TV, and I'm like, what if they drop the crack pipe and it burned your face? I'm telling y'all, Clint red nose, you know what I'm saying, little reindeer red nose, I feel like he was also smoking crack. And I feel like if you were around crack, don't crack have a whole smell? So Clint, you was smoking crack too, because you went on that lady lap for no reason. She was passing you the crack pipe, okay? Anyway, he also brings up how, once she smoked crack the first time or whatever, he woke up later on and she wanted some more crack, okay? She wanted crack. And I was so upset, you know what I'm saying? I was so upset. I cried and I left. I was going to run away. I'm like, you are a grown-ass man. Run away from what? You running away from your wife because you smoke crack? You bought her the crack. You bought her the crack because she didn't have no money. You bought her crack. How are you buying someone crack and upset when they want more? I don't think anyone ever wants a little bit of crack. I think they want a lot of bit of crack. So you helped her get the crack, Clint. You were a supplier. Okay. Anyway, he says when he left, I didn't take nothing. I didn't take my car, the keys, my wallet, my phone. I left it all there. I was just out there wandering like a baby. You want to know why? Because he's baby Jack. Okay? Baby Jack. Anyway, he said when I got back to the hotel, some told me to ask the valet, was my car still there? And he says, no, your girlfriend took it. I knew she was going to take it. Then why did you leave the car? why? Anyway, he brings up how, well, she didn't do it too bad. Like, she left the ring. She didn't take all my money. She didn't take my credit cards or whatever. She left my credit card. She left the ring, and I had two $100 bills in my wallet, and she only took one. So, you know what I'm saying? She didn't really, like, rob me. I'm like, ex-wife was like, oh, baby Jack, I felt it in my spirit that it wasn't gonna be right or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I felt like she was using him from the beginning just to kind of have somewhere to go or someone to go to fresh out of prison. And that's true. That's what people do. They really, really do. And unless you know someone before prison, it's never smart to be their go-to person. It's just not smart. It's just not smart. Anyway, he also brings up how because she took the car company has sent him a bill for basically the whole car. So he's like, if I can't find her or if the car isn't returned, I'm going to have to pay like 21 grand for a car. I don't have that kind of money. No one has an extra 21 grand who worked the front desk at a hotel. No one in your position does, Clint. We completely get that. That is why you should have never went there to see the jailbird. Okay. Anyway, or you should have told the police what really happened. The crackhead ex-con took the car, okay, after smoking some crack. But he doesn't do that. So, ex-wife Fish says, if we get you a lawyer, and we get things figured out, we figure out like how we can legally maybe get the marriage annulled or how it works because since she was fresh out of prison, like, can you not be held liable? I don't think like he's a baby Jack. So I don't think he's gonna be off the hook. The most they'll do is probably annul the marriage, but I think he's gonna still owe for that car. So just go ahead and cover that money, And he like, what? I'll talk to someone, but I don't know about anything more than that. And then she's like, well, but what if you have to press charges against her in order for, things to keep you out of trouble? And he says, I love her too much to do that. I'm like, Clint, because you're stupid. You're full-fledged, utterly stupid, okay? We then go see him talk to his mama, okay? When he goes and talk to his mama, he's just still oh so distraught, okay? Still oh so distraught. Poor baby Jack. Look at baby Jack. Doesn't know what he's doing. Just looks so sad, okay? Looks so confused. Poor baby Jack. Anyway, he goes, sometimes I just tickle myself. He go talk to his mom. He's at the house, talk to his mom or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? The mama like, look, you need to go ahead and get the marriage annulled. Like, leave it be. Don't even think about kind of, trying to fix it or whatever. It's just you need to move on. She's like, I'm sorry that this happened to you. I'm really sorry that it did not work out. She's like, I didn't even know the girl was on drugs. Had I known she was on drugs, I would not have, supported him in his decision to even date her, court her, or whatever through the prison system. You know what I'm saying? So he like, but mom, I love her, mom. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do anything, mom. No, help me, mom. I don't want to leave her, mom. I love her. And then, I'm being extra. The mom like, look, she isn't getting any younger. You know what I'm saying? And looks fade. And if you stay with her, eventually you're gonna have an old drug addict. Okay, because she know Clint like her because of how she look. She like her looks don't last. If she's a crackhead when she's old and ugly and crunched up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because you get old, you get crunchy. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have an old crunchy crackhead wife. Who wants old crackhead crunchy wife? No one. Well, no one but Clint. But again, like I'm saying, I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Mom, I don't want to do that, Mom. I just love her so much. You know what I'm saying? Then the phone rings, okay? Who is it? It's ex-wife. Hey, Clint, I'm at the office or whatever. Someone called up here and it was the jail. And, you know what I'm saying, all we heard, different accent, all we heard was, was a prison. We don't know what prison it was, what jail it was. But there was a female voice and I had to talk to Clint. Oh, my God, I'm so happy. That must be my goddess. Oh, my God. You know what I'm saying? So Trace is in jail, okay? Which probably mean she probably did steal that car, left, okay? He then had to tell the car place, hey, the car was stolen. I don't know who did it, but it's stolen. She was probably in the car and they arrested her ass. dumb Diddy. And she probably know, well, this is where he works. I can't call his phone because I have his phone. I don't know his mama number. Can't do that. I can only call, okay, where he works. And you know, when you have a prison call, they say record your name. And she probably said, I need to talk to Clint. I need Clint. That's probably what she did. That's what they heard on the phone. Anyway, so he's like, oh my God, I'm so relieved. And I'm like, nigga, what? You know, she had the whole thing like, what, motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? And then she's like, okay, so like now you can really like just get it over with and done with. He's like, no, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wait for my goddess to call me. I'm so happy that my goddess is okay, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna wait for another call. And mama like, I don't want her ruining your life, Clint. I don't want that, Clint. And he like, well, mom, I love her. I want to be with her. I'm baby Jack Jack. And that's it. You know, baby Jack Jack just so stupid. He's a baby. What you know, what you gonna do? You can't, you know, babies have to, you know, be raised. Anyway, next up, we have Lizzy and Scott. Okay, Lizzy and Scott, you know what I'm saying, is going to church. Okay, you have Lizzy, you have Scott, you have her daughter Jasmine, and his son, whose name I can't ever remember because they don't really show him often. I think his name was, is it Adam? We're gonna call him. I'm gonna call him Adam because that's what I want to call him. Anyway, so you know they go to church because Lizzy wants to go to confessional because she has not been to confessional in like forever. And when she, oh, but the church is so beautiful. Oh, I can just imagine being married here. I love it so much. I want to come here for confessional. Matter of fact, Jasmine, guess what, honey? And she's like, what? Me and Scott are engaged. And then she pulls out the ring, and Jasmine's like. She is not happy at all. She's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's you proposed? You proposed and you said yes. Seriously? I can't, it's too soon. It's just too soon. Mom, are you for real? And at first, not Jasmine, Lizzy, like, you know what I'm saying, I love him. You know what I'm saying, it's fine. You know, we're not getting married right away. You know, it's gonna be like a year from now. So we have time to get to know each other. Lizzy does say I love him. Okay, even though it may be a scam, she does say I love him. And then, you know, she's like, I hope Jasmine can eventually see past her anger because I know she don't like Scott, but I do. I mean, she keeps saying that she cares for him. I mean, at this point, I mean, we waiting for the shoe to drop when he tell her he broke and then she leaves him. But for the most part, you know what I'm saying, Lizzy's playing her part. And, you know, Jasmine is just upset, and Mom, are you for real? Mom, are you for real? Mom, I can't believe this. And she's like, Lizzy, calm. I mean, no, Jasmine, calm down, baby. Like, we'll talk about it a little bit when we get back to the hotel. Like, don't act like this around them. Which makes me feel like she's like, don't let them know how much you don't like it because you're gonna fuck up my con. Okay, Jasmine, shut up. Okay, shut up, and we can talk about it in private. Is what I'm getting from it. You know what I'm saying? So then they're like, oh, we can do our vows here. See, dun 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 dun. I'm like, she is so just extra. Scott, say your vows. And he's like, I haven't, you know, thought of any. Now take it, Lizzy has been out of prison for 4 days. She hasn't been out for 4 weeks, or a month, or everyone else has been out of prison longer than Lizzy. She's been out of prison for 4 days. Okay. Anyway, so when she asked him to say his vows, and he's kind of caught off guard, and she's like, "You don't have any vows?" And I was like, "No, bitch, he doesn't." You know what I'm saying? So he do, you know, he's like, "I haven't thought about vows yet. Like I just proposed yesterday. Like I don't know. You only been in prison for 4 days." So he just goes and say how, you know, I love her. I would not change anything about you, whatever. And you know, some little simple stuff or whatever. That's it. See, mom, I'm like, damn it. Jasmine, shut the fuck up. I get you don't like Scott, but again, shut up. You don't have not damn plan for your mama. I'm still wondering, where do you live? Because you there in the hotel with your mama. If you wanted your mama to be so non connected to Scott, why didn't you have something prepared for her when she came home? You can't want her to come home and like blow him off, but you also don't have shit to offer. I'm girl bye. I can't. And I get that's her mama. She don't trust that man because he gave her money and her mom got high from it. But Scott kind of isn't the bad guy here. Like, your mom was the prisoner. Okay, she's out. She didn't have no other. Her plan was to come home to Scott, be with Scott, and kind of marry Scott. Like, you gotta calm down, little girl. You just have to. Anyway, when they're like, oh, that's it. I can't believe that. He's like, well, I just haven't had time to think. And he go, Lizzy, thank you so much for being you. You're perfect even with your flaws. You know what I'm saying, I love how you love me. I love how you stood by me for these years while I was in prison. I said, of course she has vows. She said 12 good prison years to write them. Okay, 12 good prison years. And I'm like, what else can you do? But blah 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 blah. Anyway, you know, so Lizzy go off to confession, to confess to the priest or whatever. Jasmine and Scott have a conversation, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, you don't know shit about me. I'm like, did you discuss in church? There's no home training. She said shit in church. You don't know shit about my mom. You just don't, y'all don't know each other, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's too soon to propose. You should have told me first. You should have asked me first, and I would have told you no. And I was like, but it's not your decision. It's not your decision. He like, look, have you met anyone else that she's dealt with? How many other guys have you met that she dealt with? She was like, well, none. He says, right. He's like, she was proposed to 13 times before me, but she said no all the time, and she said yes to me. Well, she was probably under pressure. He's like, he said, which made common sense. You know your mom. She don't say yes to shit unless she wants to do it. If she did not want to marry me, she would have said no. And while Jasmine has good intent, she still focused on the wrong shit. Stop focusing so much on what Scott doing and focus on trying to get your mama better. Like, be like, Mom, let's go to this job fair. Mom, let's get you a license. Like, you can't sit up here and make Scott to be the bad guy. I just don't like how she's doing it. And I like how she wants to protect her mom, but she's making him a villain and he isn't the villain. I'm like, girl, that goddamn, this ain't, he not Scar. And your mama damn sure ain't Simba, okay? Stop trying to protect Simba from Scar. These ain't the people to do it with. Anyway, so we see the whole thing. But he also tells her how, at the end of the day, this is me and your mom's decision. Bottom line. We do see Lizzy in confession. Lizzy say how she made over 800 grand from tricks in prison. I said, bitch, what? That's 800 grand. She was in jail for 12 years. 800 grand, bitch. I say, teach me the game, Ghost. Teach me the game, okay? She says, she learned from lifetime. She learned from lifers, meaning people in jail who have life, who just know all this stuff. They would tell her, so they showed the pictures of her like posing sexily, and I'm like, but who? Like, can you get like, who was taking the pictures? Like, who? I'm just like, I just don't get it. Like, they were pictures like in her cell. She had like sheets, on the wall to make it look like she was in a teepee. And she's just scantily clad. Okay, so she was sending these pictures to men, and the men would then send her money. She would then say, you would kind of work them a little bit. You would send them a little sexy picture. She's like, I would send out like 50 different advertisements. And I would say, looking for support. You couldn't say that you were looking for money, but I would say like 50 of these things. Because think about it, the same way she hooked Scott, she hooked other men. And I'm like, that shit is genius, bitch. She brings up how, yeah, I was, in the prison system. I would do these pictures. I would send them the pictures, and I would say, hey, so-and-so, my mom, whoever forgot to put money in my books, and send me like $100, $1,000, and they would send it. And then went from that to, well, hey, if you pay this restitution for me, this $10,000 restitution, I can come home sooner. And people would pay it. Bitch, teach me the game, Ghost. She said, girl. She said again, she said, I had a system and it worked and it got stuff paid for, it paid my drug habit. I'm like, girl. Anyway, that's all that happened with them. I'm just like, teach me the motherfucking game, Ghost. She said she made 800 grand in prison. Let me go take some photos and send make some money. Send it to my PayPal. Send it to my Cash App. But I'm, girl, bye. Anyway, Marcelino and Brittany. Marcelino and Brittany, I still don't like Marcelino. I still feel like on some levels he has this unnecessary thought that he is right and righteous and all everything he says and does, is the right thing to do. And without him, that Brittany don't know what she doing or how to do it, and it aggravates my spirit. I feel like he is like almost like he thinks he's better than her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just know the better things for her and she should just listen to me. It just kind of irks my nerves. So they're in the desert just walking around trying to watch the sunset. She's been out of prison for about a month. And, he does bring up how he still feels like, they're still getting used to being around each other all the time, and how he feels that she still doesn't fully feel comfortable around him yet. I think she's just still fully getting comfortable just in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I think it is. And I think also because of how he seems to be, at least on camera, I can see how she can probably be a little bit still let me figure him out ish. Because it's like 1 minute he's amazing and the next minute he's an asshole. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I can kind of get what how she may not be, as open with him. So she then just like, hey, do you want to meet Amanda? And he's like, I didn't remember any names. Like, the only name to me that mattered in prison was yours. And so I don't know who she. My lipstick looks really, really pretty. It's Fenty Beauty. It's my same Fenty Beauty stunning lip paint, but it looks amazing, bitch. Yes. Anyway, I think it looks because it's so dark, so it's the color just popping. Anyway, so he like, I don't remember any names. She brings up, well, she's my ex girlfriend. We mess around in prison, but we're friends now, whatever. And she's a former lover, but she's really a friend. And he like, well, is she out? Have you talked to her? Have you seen her? And she's like, well, yes, yes, and yes. But what I'm saying, we're just friends. And he like, well, when did you talk to her? When did you, where and when and where? She says, oh, at the hotel. Oh, now he's upset. What? At the hotel? What? You know what I'm saying? He gets mad. He kind of storming off. And, she's like, calm down. Don't act like that. Like, what I'm saying? It wasn't a big deal. Like, she's a friend. He's mad. Like, you met with your ex-girlfriend. And she's like, she's more of a friend. Look, I feel indifferent because had my dude tell me he has an ex. Well, see, it's different because a guy, you can't, if you have an ex in prison, like, we can't even be, like, I can't date a guy who used to be gay. I can't know. I just wouldn't want to do that. I feel like you can be bisexual. That's great, but you can't be bisexual with me. So for me, my dude can't tell me his ex came through and he ain't tell me and the ex was at the house. Nah, bitch. I would absolutely have a problem with it. The only reason, and I feel this is going to be a double standard, she was a female in prison, met a girl, hooked up. She was single. Like, she didn't do shit wrong. But her and the girl, like, not a couple. She's with you. She's living with you, whatever. And she's seen the girl, and the girl says, even though Amanda wants to fuck her again, and even though Brittany is still sexually attracted to her, I feel like what she's saying is different than what's going on. So I feel like when he watches the season, he's going to be upset over her even saying that she's still sexually attracted to him. And I feel that's going to happen. But with her just saying, hey, we were together in prison, we're just friends now, she's out, and I want her to meet you. I feel like he could have reacted to it differently. He reacted to it as if she said, I just fucked her. I was fucking her while we were together, and now y'all need to be friends. And that ain't what she said. It's what she thinking, but it ain't what she said. So he's mad. I'm so upset. We represent the Lollipop Guild. Now I'm upset. And then I can't believe this. Did you know? You had to have known. Did you know? Asking the producers and the cameraman, and they not saying shit. Of course, you had to have known. I'm like, well, of course, they're production, but they're not gonna tell you. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? He like, you brought someone you used to sleep with into where we sleep. I can't believe that. You know what I'm saying? I just feel, all fucked up or whatever. She like, look, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm telling you that it happened or whatever, and you getting mad and being childish or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? He like, but I don't appreciate you doing that. And he has every right to feel that way. But the way he was acting to me was childish. But whatever. You know what I'm saying? So he's throwing off, I'm just upset. I'm upset. Okay. All right, Marcelino, I'm not going to keep chasing you. But she does. And what she should have done was before she's... And think about this. She saw Amanda like 2 or 3 days when she got out of prison. the reason I'm saying the difference because she ain't no shit then. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was fresh out. She still was just, she wasn't even used to him then. She was used to her friend, the other girl. She was used to the girl, her friend Sasha. She was used to Amanda. I'm giving her like a 30%, leeway because, her prison friends are closer to her at that time than he was. The problem is she didn't tell him then. That happened like 3 weeks ago. That's gonna be fucked up. Anyway, he walking away. She's like, I'm either we gonna talk or we not gonna talk, but you can't keep being childish. Um, he walks away. He comes back or whatever. She tells. Well, she's like, I had nowhere else to go. Like, why is he getting upset? Because like I can't have friends over where we live. Like that's kind of fucked up. True, but you didn't tell him until 3 weeks later. And the girl you did just fuck her, but I mean, it's a whole weird situation. Anyway, she tells him like, you need to understand and believe me when I tell you something. And then you know what I'm saying, she said we still getting to know each other, whatever. And like, I'm trying to keep you away from people who I think will get you back in prison. And she's like, you can't, you need to let that go. You need to let go that you know what's best for me, or like you know who I should be around. You know what I'm saying? She said, I can't go around policing your friends. You shouldn't do that to me. And he like, she says, I'm trying to show you who I am. And I got what she meant by that is some of my friends are my old prison people. And I want to make sure that you know that about me, but I can't because you keep talking about how you don't want me around certain people, so I'm sneaking and doing the shit, and that ain't gonna work on either side of it. He can't be trying to police her, and she can't be lying about what she's doing. Anyway, he brings up how, well, I'm scared that the people around you will send you back to prison. And she said, can't nobody send me back to prison but me. It would be my decision to go and do anything if I did anything or whatever. And then it's like, she then says in her confessional, like, maybe me and him won't work out because, like, he doesn't really trust me. But I'm like, you did lie to him. Or you did omit something that happened. But, girl, who knows? Anyway, that's all with them two. I still don't like him. I don't, you know what I'm saying? It's just something about, even though she's not right in this, but she's also not wrong. And he's not right in this, but he's also not wrong. It's just a real crazy ass situation. Caitlyn and Matt. Matt is on his way to a job interview, basically. He and his friend Sam is going to Sam's boss to see if Sam's boss will hire him to work. Sam's boss is like construction stuff, like painting painting and all that stuff, can repair and work and workmanship, all that shit or whatever. On the way, this is what they're doing. Yes, they are in the car smoking weed. Okay. I don't smoke weed. So all these new ways that people smoke with little machines and shit, I don't know nothing about that. I remember when you smoked weed back in the day, it was a blunt, maybe a joint, and that was it. These fools in the car, I mean, look, it's just like they're sharing whatever that is, and I feel like both of them, I just don't. You should not be smoking and doing stuff on your way to a job. It's gonna be in your clothes, okay? It's going to be in your clothes. Anyway, they get there. Okay. I'm gonna make this littler. It's not a word. They get there and whatnot, right? And his friend, I forgot to add this picture. So y'all gotta bear with me for a second. And this is why I'll be like, I don't want to do this sometimes because I'll be forgetting certain pictures. And that's even if I still have it. Oh. So that's the friend, right? So that's Sam. So damn it, girl, get it together. He and Sam was writing down, right? And they're writing down to see. I don't know why I didn't put all the stuff in before I started this. This is Sam's boss. Okay. I just had to get all this together. And I'm going to leave that smoky ass picture up of him up there. Anyway, so Sam is taking, Matt to see his boss. Okay. The boss is like on a job site, like painting and walling and shit like that. So when they get there, Matt is an asshole. A complete asshole in my opinion. The boss asked Sam, like, hey, are you vouching for this guy? You know what I'm saying? I feel like the boss probably smelled weed on them. Okay, let's be true. Because when you want a car and someone smoking weed, it's on your clothes. It's. I would not let my friends smoke weed in my car because it would be stuck in my clothes and your seat cushions and all that shit. Anyway, the dude like, all right, you vouched for him. Okay, cool. Let me talk to him by myself. So Sam walks away. He asks Matt, hey, what do you do? What do you know how to do? Whatever. What do you do? He says, well, back in the day, my dad owned an HVAC company, whatever, when I was like 18 or whatever. But I'm 28 now. He's like, oh, so, what have you been doing for like the past, 19 years? Matt says, I've been in and out of prison. And he's like, oh, okay. So he then says, okay, do you know how to work like this paint spray brush thing or whatever? Matt says, yeah. All right, can you take the sprayer, and get something prime. It was some spray shit that I don't know what it is. But when Matt said he knew how to work it, he was gonna put him to work to see if he could do it. But the dude do say like, it's gonna like spray on you a little bit, but it's fine. Matt then says, I'm fresh out of prison. I don't have any clothes or shoes. I don't want to get my clothes dirty. And the dude like, he's okay. He said, you know what? You don't seem serious about working. He like, so you know what I'm saying, I can't help you. Like, if you don't want to help yourself, like, you can't buy new clothes unless you have a job, right? You know what I'm saying? And you just seem to not really be serious about work. And then Matt gets mad, like, oh, well, fuck this, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You ain't this. The boss, like, look, bro, I've been to jail 3 times. So when I got out, I worked odd jobs. I worked a day shift. I worked at a pizza joint. I delivered, I did all these things to pull myself up from my bootstraps. And now I have my own company. And you know what I'm saying? If you not serious, I can't help you. Was the guy aggressive? A little bit, but I feel like he felt like you come here a little bit high. You really don't want the job because you not even willing to get a little bit dirty to get the job. Like if you can buy new clothes with the job, and if your pants and shirt is dirty, then those are your work clothes. Okay, but it wasn't a big deal or whatever. He like, again, if you are more worried about your clothes getting dirty, I can't even hire you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, if you really want this. Well, you can keep his job and say fuck the shit and he leave. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, the fuck, Matt, you're stupid. You are completely stupid. So he leaves, right? So he goes back to Sam's car. Yeah, man, he was being a whole asshole. You know what I'm saying? I almost beat his ass. He like, so that almost turned physical. He's like, yeah, man, it was just stupid. It was just dumb. So on these weird Facebook requests, we then see they go back to the house. Caitlin at the house cleaning up Scott's house because Caitlin and Matt both say how they are wearing their welcome out at his mom's house. So they're at Sam's house and she's in the kitchen like cleaning his kitchen. I'm like, girl, bad. Now, first of all, the fact that it is a juice bottle full of cigarette butts. You see that shit in the corner next door? I'm like, girl. So which means at his house they don't even have fucking ashtray. I feel like people who smoke and don't have real ashtrays are dirty to me. I feel like if you smoke, you should not have no makeshift ass ashtray. And if you have a jug, a juice bottle full of cigarettes, you clearly are a smoker. Anyway, that irked my damn nerves so bad. I'm like, why is it a goddamn juice bottle full of cigarettes? Ew, that house is dirty. Anyway, Matt tells Kate how it went or whatever, and how the dude was an asshole. You have Sam like, yeah, like I've never seen him that upset because y'all came there high talking about a fucking job. Douchebags. This douchebags. She's like, well, maybe you could have handled it differently. Like maybe your attitude could have been adjusted. How do you know he could have had you start working today, and then in 2 weeks you could have gotten a job to buy yourself new clothes and new shoes? You know what I'm saying? You have to think about that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Sam then said like sometimes you do have to bite your tongue to just get shit done. Where Matt is like, first of all, look at Matt. Look at his face. He looks like he hangs out with Clint and Tracy. Like they just hang out and do crack and heroin together. His lips should not be that just crackish. Anyway, you know, Caitlyn feels like, Matt then said like, I can't have anybody playing me, making me feel stupid or whatever. That's why you keep going back to prison. That is why. And he keeps saying how I don't want to do any kind of job that I don't want to do. And people know I don't like to work. That is why he keeps going back to prison. Okay? That is completely why he keeps doing it. Caitlyn, like, you know what? When he came home, it was supposed to be about him finding a job, us getting a place to live, us starting life together, and I'm starting to feel like he's not really equipped to do that, and like he doesn't, you know what I'm saying, take this serious or whatever, and it may not work out. And I'm like, well, you think so? You really think so? It's some bullshit. That's so stupid. But she just is dumb because you should have known this beforehand. He told me in prison he was gonna do this, and this. That's called prison talk. Prison talk. And now you sitting on somebody else's green patio porch next to a jug of fucking cigarette butts, and because your man don't have no job. But I also feel like, because he been out of jail for like 17 days. But I feel like, Caitlyn, are you working? You can't just put it on him, because if you're also not working, you're helping aid and abet his foolishness, because you ain't doing shit either. And I don't think that she should get a job to take care of him, but she should have a job to take care of herself. Okay? And that was all we had with Matt and Caitlyn. And last but not least, our favorite crazy threesome. We have Sarah, Meghan, and Michael. So we first see Sarah's at home. Okay, Sarah's at home all by her lonesome. Okay, sitting there looking sad. Sarah is talking in her white girl voice. Her black girl voice did not come on this episode. Her black girl voice only comes around when she's upset at Michael and the cameras are there. So in this aspect, she's the nice little white Sarah. Okay, and she's basically at home wondering like where he at the whole episode. Because he has not came home. It's been about 24 hours since he's been gone. He's not answering his phone. He isn't calling her back, and she just has no idea where he is or whatever. I'm not even worried about who he's with. I'm wondering if he's okay, because when you're on parole, or probation or whatever, anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? He left because of an argument about a ring, which is dumb because he's been wearing that ring for 9 months in prison, though. In prison, and I don't know what's so different about it now. And I'm like, girl, because he has a whole girlfriend. Okay. Meanwhile, he is with Meg. So that's all we really seen of Sarah the whole episode. So she's going to go, bye-bye. Meanwhile, he's with Meghan. Meghan and Michael are at the hotel room, okay? At the hotel room, eating breakfast together. Oh, it's our first breakfast together. It's amazing. I just can't believe it. It's just so wonderful. It's so profound. I'm not a virgin anymore. You know what I'm saying? My legs are so sore. I'm like, girl, come on now. Anyway, he acting like it's his first time. Like, she's like, how did it feel, to have sex for the first time in 2 years? Oh, it was everything, Meghan. It was everything. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you are not a virgin, bro. He gonna say, it's almost like you took my virginity too. But she didn't, okay? Sarah did. Anyway, he then boasts about how he fucked her, made love to her, ate her coochie, and she sucked him to death. When he said she sucked me to death, I said that means Meghan was only a vagina virgin. Meghan been sucking dick. Okay? Because don't no virgin suck dick like that. Don't no virgin, no man would say she sucked my dick to death. Unless she, because you don't. So she probably was sucking dick before, she just wasn't having sex. And that's just my opinion. Okay, just my opinion. Anyway, or she may have been watching it because she watched videos on how to ride dick. Maybe she watched videos on how to suck dick too. Anyway, and then she's sat around sucking pickles and sucking popsicles and sucking pickles and sucking cucumbers. I'm not sure, but he said that she sucked his dick to death. And I mean, okay. Anyway, they're talking and eating breakfast and whatnot. They're both happy and in love and in the bed and just in this blissful state as if he don't have a whole wife to go back home to. Meghan starts saying how she is thinking about transferring or moving or getting ready to move to New York to be close to him. And he's like, oh shit. nah, I don't know if you should do that or whatever. She's like, why not? Like, I'm gonna have to come up here eventually, because you. He's like, nah, I'm thinking about like moving or whatever. She's like, but your parole. He said, yeah, I'm gonna end up transferring my parole somewhere else. I don't know where yet, so don't, you don't want to move up here yet, because I don't know. I'm like, this nigga right here. He brings up how he's not a person who plans ahead. He kind of just plays it by ear, which is what he's doing. So he also says how he thinks it's time for him to propose to Meghan. Now, when he said that, I said, what? But you married, bruh. You wholeheartedly are married. But where is it? Did I have a picture of it? Because I'm like, what is he doing? I don't. But no, I do. Bam. This fool got a whole ring. A whole ring. Okay? A whole ring to, it's funny how I kind of matches up, to propose to her. And, oh, wait, what the hell just happened? That's how it kind of matches up. Anyway, yeah, he has a whole ring to propose to her because he says he thinks the time is right. He also brings up how my end goal is to tell Sarah I have a girl and that it's not going to work out with me and her. And then tell Meghan about it, and then me and Meghan stay together. And I'm going to end things with Sarah. I said, you don't, you dumb. They go to Niagara Falls. They there taking pictures together like a whole little family, a cute little couple, okay? Not like he's a man with a whole wife. I'm like, bruh, look. They all up in there, you know what I'm saying? This picture taking everything. Like, oh, we're so happy. We're so happy. And I'm like, in hindsight, he has a whole wife. Like, he has a whole wife. And it's like he just don't care. It's just bad. It's so bad. So he also brings up how Sarah got him his phone. Because Meghan say, where's your phone? Let's take pictures on your phone. He's like, oh no, I left my phone at the hotel because you said it'll get wet. No, I said it'll get wet, so give it to me and I will keep it in my purse. He can't do that because Sarah has been calling him over and over and over again. And he has been ignoring all of her calls, saying that even though she bought me the phone, I don't have to answer her phone calls. So Meghan also says, I'm thinking of propose here because it's so romantic here, and I want to get proposed to with a ring and have a ring on before I tell anyone I'm engaged. Now back at the room, she's just so happy. We're going to go out to eat. It's like our first time together. We're amazingly, just here and in love and everything. And, it's going to be great, babe, right? He's like, yeah, babe, it's great. But he on the bed going for his phone because Sarah is texting him saying, your PO called. I don't know where you are. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to say. And so he's like, shit. Okay? Shit. He like, Meghan. Yeah. Come here, we gotta talk real quick. He tells Meghan, my PO called looking for me, whatever. I wasn't there. I have to get back, check in, to be sure stuff is okay. So I have to leave right now. Oh, I don't want you to leave. Let's just run away. He's like, run away? Like, I ain't run away, you know what I'm saying, on no goddamn violation. Like, you crazy. She done her, I will run with you. Girl, you not, this is not Bonnie and Clyde. Like, so now she crying because he has to leave. Because she said, I feel like I don't know if they're gonna take him, if not, if he's gonna be able to call me. I just have to sit here and wait. And then we see Michael leaving on the phone saying to Sarah, man, chill out, man, chill out. I'm like, how is this boy getting away? Girl, I can't wait until Meghan and Sarah meet up. I have to see what's gonna happen on that. Anyway, this is a long one, but whatever. Peace, y'all.
He's like love, 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 and